Good morning. I'm Sarah House from Sandwich News Network. Today, December 1st, 2016, I'll be delivering your top stories. Now here's Molly with a Christmas countdown and the weather. Molly?
Thanks, Sarah. This week's weather is going to be in the high and low 40s, with partly cloudy skies and rain on Monday. Now for the Christmas countdown. This year, Christmas will be falling on a Sunday, leaving 25 days until then. Back to you, Sarah.
Thanks, Molly. Now here's Caroline reporting live from the Sandwich High School's auditorium with Miss Lassett, the owner of KTC's Productions.
Today I'm with Ms. Lassett, the chorus teacher and director of the production It's a Wonderful Life performed by KTC. They recently performed in late November. Ms. Lassett, how do you think it went?
I think it went amazing. I've always loved the movie. It's my favorite movie for the holidays and my #1 Christmas movie I think I watch every year. So it was a dream of mine and also Mr. Lassett's to put on the play. And I think it came out even better than we anticipated. I think the kids really loved it and felt a lot when they did it. And the audience got really into it. By the last night, everyone was singing the carols at the end and they were like clapping and standing up and saying Merry Christmas back to George. It was really fun.
What was the hardest part of putting on the show?
I guess the hardest part is time. You always feel like you're in your regular life, there's not enough time for many other things, so it can be a little stressful, especially people that are trying to do sports or work or schoolwork, all this stuff kind of on top of each other. But they love being at KTC so much, and so do we. And then you always just want more time to be together. So I guess time is a hard part, but otherwise, putting on the show is a great experience, so I don't find anything else very difficult.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm with some members of the play It's a Wonderful Life.
My name is Declan.
I'm Maddie.
I'm Jamie.
What was your favorite part of being in the play?
I really liked all the costumes. They were really cool. And the setting was great.
I liked meeting new people and making new friends.
I liked hanging out with the friends that I had and also making a few new ones.
Hi, I'm Molly. Today I'm here with Mrs. Pierce, the swimming director for SHS and STEM Academy. During semester 1, students that participate in gym class take about a week to swim in the pool. Mrs. Pierce, why do you have students participate in swimming?
We are so lucky to have this pool as part of our school facility, and we get to use it every day. All the students 7 through 12, like you said, get about a week of swimming, and it's a great thing to include in the PE classes. It's just a nice change of pace from being out in the track or in the gym. Something else to do.
What activities are offered during swimming?
During swimming, we can do everything from water basketball, we play water polo. We also are lucky enough to have that 1 meter springboard, so we do some springboard diving. We do water aerobics and synchronized swimming, and basically anything that kids want to do. If somebody wants to learn to just regular dive or to work on their strokes, we can do that as well. Hopefully everybody improves a little bit.
Thanks, Mrs. Pierce. Now we have Sarah at SHS about the 8th grade student DC trip.
I'm here with Miss Scarmahorn, the STEM Academy teacher that has been running the Washington, D.C. trip for the past couple of years. Miss Scarmahorn, what's the bus ride there and back?
Well, Sarah, I'm glad you asked. 10 hours of pure fun. 1 million bottles of beer on the wall starts off the trip. We usually get to about the 500,000 mark at about DC. We play games like put a Skittle in your mouth and guess the color. We tell each other stories. We stop for a couple of breaks. The good news is we know that on the ride there, the best is yet to come at the end of the 10th hour. And on the ride home, being home is always great. So 10-hour ride isn't too bad.
Thank you. What's your favorite part of the trip?
Well, although I enjoy visiting all the museums and monuments, I do enjoy the night tour of the lit monuments, where we get to see the DC skyline and travel through the town of DC, looking at the Lincoln Memorial, Washington Memorial, Roosevelt Memorial. They're just spectacular, but even more so at night.
That sounds like so much fun. Mr. Duffney, what are some things you do on the Washington, D.C. trip?
Wow, that's a really great question. On the Washington, D.C. trip, we go to places like the Arlington National Cemetery. We go to the Lincoln Memorial, the Jefferson Memorial. We go to the White House. We go to the Capitol building. We also go to museums like the Smithsonian and the National Air and Space Museum. And we just really tour around the city to some of the most famous and important sites in American history.
Thank you, Sarah, for that information on the DC trip.
That's all we have for you today. Thank you for watching Sandwich News Network.